Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Shocking news for Chrisley knows best fans as Todd Chrisley is reportedly being violated while he slumbers behind bars at FPC Pensacola in Florida, and he is requesting home confinement for his own safety. What exactly has been happening to Todd while he's been sleeping? And why does he think he should be awarded home confinement for the sake of his safety? Keep reading for the surprising details. Per a shocking report from TMZ, Todd Chrisley's attorney Jay Sargent reveals that the reality TV star has been violated in his sleep and is requesting home confinement for his own safety. As a whole, his attorney explains that Todd Chrisley feels as though there is a huge target on his back because he's a celebrity, and it is causing him to get treated very differently than some of the other inmates. His attorney explains that Todd Chrisley believes there are people taking photos of him while he is sleeping. Jay Sargent goes on to argue taking any photos of Todd without his knowledge behind bars is a complete violation of his privacy. Moreover, it is unclear what happened to the alleged photos after they've been taken. Sadly, Todd Chrisley's attorney has also confirmed what his children Savannah and Chase have previously had to say about the living conditions behind bars for their parents. Todd is presently dealing with bad plumbing, mold, and no air conditioning despite the sweltering hot temperatures. His attorney goes on to affirm that an application has been submitted with the hopes of getting Todd pulled out of the prison and switched to home confinement for his own safety. TMZ, however, speculated the chances of this getting approved are unlikely as Todd is pretty early into the stretch of a fairly long sentence. A representative of the Bureau of Prisons also spoke to TMZ to confirm there was a contingency plan in place to address the concerns about the inmates having proper ventilation amid the soaring temperatures outside. Sadly, it is also being reported that Julie Chrisley's living conditions at a different facility in Kentucky aren't much better. As TV shows Ace previously reported, her children confirmed she even had to watch out for poisonous snakes in her cell. Does it surprise you that Todd Chrisley would be getting treated differently because of his celebrity status behind bars? Do you think he was really violated in his sleep? If so, why haven't the photos been leaked to the public yet? Turns out, however, Chrisley fans now believe Chase and Emmy Medder's relationship and their engagement was never real. Fans think it was all PR for the family and their TV shows. Fans believe the entire thing was fake and Emmy Medders was a model the family hired to pretend to be Chase's girlfriend for a period of time. Todd Chrisley's son Chase took to his Instagram stories to confirm the whispers. He and Emmy Medders were no longer together. Chase explained they decided together that they wanted to move on and live separate lives. Then he proceeded to ask everyone to respect their privacy with the decision to split up. As fans know, this isn't the first time Chase and Emmy have broken up. The duo confirmed getting back together as Todd and Julie's legal situation continued to heat up, and they got engaged just before Chase's parents landed in the slammer. Sadly, Chase's sister Savannah was not very supportive of the situation, as she firmly believed getting married or having children while their parents were behind bars was a huge mistake. It was about 3 weeks ago when whispers started to circulate on Reddit that Chase and Emmy were no longer together. In the past 3 weeks, several threads have come up pointing out that things appeared to be over between the couple. About a week ago, some fans took to Reddit to question if Chase Chrisley and Emmy Medders were ever a real couple. One fan noted that Emmy Medders was clearly a model the family hired to look good standing next to Chase for a while. With what fans had seen of her sweet personality, many agreed she was far too good for Chase Chrisley, as he was believed to be a bit of a playboy. There were also some fans on Reddit who pointed out the relationship was likely used to create a storyline for the TV series. Moreover, their sweet love story and their engagement made a good distraction and positive press for the family during Todd and Julie's court trial. Now there was some love for Emmy Medders and Chase Chrisley on Reddit too. Some fans noted that Emmy Medders was far too religious and involved in Chase's family for the relationship to have been fake. Other fans, however, pissed off about the lack of air conditioning for the people living in the facility. Savannah Chrisley has previously called out the federal prison system for not having livable conditions for their inmates. She ripped them for having a separate building with AC for the service dogs while leaving the actual inmates to suffer. The federal prison system didn't directly respond to Savannah, but they did issue a statement that everyone knew was an indirect response. Per the reps of the system, all of their facilities are livable and both AC and heat are turned on when the temperature outside dictates the need to. Sadly, Chase Chrisley confirms the statement given was far from the truth, as both his mother and father are in facilities where temperatures are getting over triple digits right now because of the heat wave, and neither parent reports there being any AC inside of the facility. Savannah Chrisley tried to reel her brother in a bit during the conversation, noting that their parents were not at the Four Seasons, and the facilities were not intended to be comfortable. The conversation only made Chase more frustrated, as he argued even murderers deserve to have air conditioning. Chase Chrisley added that it wasn't like these inmates were on an episode of Fear Factor, even though that was how it felt when he heard his parents' horror stories of their living situations. Fans of the Chrisley family have pretty mixed feelings about the situation. On one hand, they certainly don't want Todd and Julie to be living in situations that are considered to be unsafe or hazardous to their health. Fans, however, also know that Todd and Julie are used to a certain amount of luxury. Knowing that causes fans to have serious questions about if the facilities are as bad as the Chrisley family claims, or if the family is exaggerating because of how unhappy they are. There are also some fans who admit they just don't feel sorry for Todd and Julie because they believe they committed the crime and should now pay the consequences for their actions. Watch the podcast episode where the air conditioning and living conditions are discussed in the video down below. What do you think about the air conditioning situation at these facilities? Let us know in the comments down below. And keep coming back for more Chrisley news.